Well, Beehive people get it.
I was never
crazy.
jumped. No one ever put their hands on me. No one ever.
No, not in real life. Not in real life.
I'm like, huh?
Keri, like, baby, I'm peaceful. Don't play with me, though. Okay? It's Miss Keri, baby.
Digitally.
Oh, digitally jump. Yeah,
Okay.
digitally.
I was like,
He talking about the like, I need to. What's going on?
Yes, the foundation we laid down was so strong, and it's just like,
Live and also on Stationhead, so make sure you guys tune in for the actual station first. R&B singer signed to the rock, my pretty. Let's go.
Somebody tried to call me, like they don't know I'm live. Like,
What's going on, world? Let me get Marysweetness, aka Sweetness, Stacks Radio. We hate to Main Street throwback independent artists, and it pays to be a listener. Before we get started, I bless everyone, including myself, with a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Today is New Music Monday, and we're celebrating all things Beyoncé, Giselle Knowles Carter, and KeriHilson. Word on the curb is that KeriHilson has finally broken her silence about the whole Beyoncé diss in her hit song, the remix to You're Turning Me Off. But later on, we'll talk about that in a millisecond. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you download Stationhead.live. That's Marysweetness at 8:45 p.m. on the app called Stationhead. It's always a vibe. It's always a bop. If you're an artist, make sure you DMs to get your music streamed on our iTunes and Spotify show. And also, we're also going to be bringing back our two-part live interviews and also our cash bag. And you guys qualify for that $100 in the chime. The information is in the bio below. Okay, so today is New Music Monday, and we're going to be talking about the latest from Miss Giselle Knowles Carter, a.k.a. Beyoncé, a.k.a. Queen Bey, off her Super Bowl halftime show. Was called Beyoncé Halftime. I know we're a little late, but it's right on time because the Grammy Award Album of the Year goes to Miss Beyoncé herself for the 27 tracks of Cowboy Carter. So it's only appropriate that we talk about the Super Bowl because she had a diddly of all the songs that's going to be on tour and all of the songs that were on, just about the little diddly of the songs that will be on tour as well too. They said word on the curb is that Beyoncé has the visual, and the visual is hitting, okay? And Beyoncé is extremely beautiful, so you know she can pull it off. Now, the album stems from the second part half of Renaissance, which is the trilogy. So word on the curb is that we'll get a third-part trilogy that's happening right now. But the two-part trilogy belongs to Cowboy Carter, which is in reference to all the pioneers, the African-American pioneers of that time, whether they be a cowboy, cowgirl, but that goes to basically the cowboy, cowgirl music that has been lost. Word on the curb, they say that cowboy and country music was not considered black nor white, but they do have black country music, but it was shunned, if you will. But Beyoncé breathes life into the country Renaissance, if you will, or people that paved the way for her. So shout out to Beyonce, because you sleep on Miss Carter. Everyone sleeps on Beyonce, but Beyonce's woke, okay? Or y'all say what y'all want, but Beyonce's woke. And the simple fact that she's showing homages to the Black Renaissance, cowboy, cowgirl era, if you will, and dedicated it on her album, you got to give her props on that one. So shout out to Miss Beyonce, making everybody woke, okay, and giving us a piece of history in her Grammy Award winning album, Cowboy Carter, okay? Now, this album does not disappoint. If you guys want me to talk about the album in its entirety, I don't mind doing that, because she paid homage to Dolly Parton, made the album, okay? Shout out to Dolly Parton, okay? We all grew up in loving Dolly Parton, okay? I know I'm talking my age, but I don't care. Dolly Parton, shout out to Dolly Parton, okay? But yes, I love the simple fact that Beyonce had all white. She starts off... They start off showing the arena. Miss Beyonce is in all white and she's on a horse, and she is carried by a sensual man into the arena, where she's followed by a chorus of people wearing all white. And then on the right hand side, she welcomes the country music artists of the people that were on her, basically made her album. If you guys know everyone's individually names, put that information in the comments. Now they assist her with the song Blackbird, which I think is a bop. And one of the songs that was hitting best for me was Levi Jeans. They said that Levi's never made so much numbers until Beyonce breathed life into that throwback attire, which is Levi. So shout out to Miss Beyonce. She did not disappoint with her Levi's jeans as well, with her melodies and things of that nature. So I'm going to give that performance, that halftime performance, a 10 all the way around the board, even though the team didn't win. But no shade. But shout out to Beyonce for doing what she does. She does extremely beautiful. She's extremely beautiful. She did not disappoint. And did we see little Miss Blue do a little tap hit? Shout out, little tap hit to the audience. Now, Blue does not disappoint either. She is definitely just a spin image of both her parents. She's electrifying on stage, and it's nice to see Miss Blue grow up before our eyes into a beautiful young lady. Now, shout out to Miss Beyonce, and I give her performance halftime a 10 all the way around the board. And shout out to the Carters, by the way. They are absolutely winning. Word on the curb is that it's their 17th anniversary, either the 20th or 17th anniversary. We're not sure, because they have been quiet-lipped about exactly when they met in the timeline of how long they knew each other. They just knew each other and they were friends first. So shout out to happy anniversary to Beyonce and her husband, Jay-Z, who I'm actually a number one fan of Jay-Z. I love him. I'm a fan. I'm actually a fan of the Carters. So shout out to them and congratulations to them. And congratulations to Beyonce on her second half of her trilogy. Because, you know, she blew up the spot with the Renaissance tour. Shout out to her on that. And now Cowboy Carter is to be announced. And also they're getting ready to set up a tour. The first launch, I believe, is in Vegas. So if you guys have information or anything you'd like to share about Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour, by all means, put the information in the comments below. They say word on the curb is that the ticket sales are reasonable and they're more affordable now. So if you guys want to get tickets, they'll still be available on Beyonce's website as well. So I give Beyonce a 10 all the way around the board with her halftime performance. She does not disappoint, and shout out to everybody that made it happen. Okay, so the second is KeriHilson's song, the latest from her track. It's called Bay. Now, I'm loving it. I love the simple fact that she took a book out of, I believe it was Hurricane Jean. Hey, baby. So that's also in the chorus. So she comes out singing. She's singing. It's a melody. It's a low tempo, not throwback, excuse me. It's a low tempo song, and it gives very much grown and sexy. Now, the thing I can appreciate about KeriHilson, not only is she a true artist of artists, she's written for starlets like Mary J. Blige, Britney Spears. She has an impressive resume, and she also knows how to create a hit for herself. She has made a hit for herself, and this song, Bay, I like it. Now, she said that the reason why she came out is because she felt like she had a little bit more work to do, and she also wanted to address the rumors when it came to the Beyonce backlash that she got. She said word on the curb is that a lot of people were involved in that diss, and that was something that she did not want to do. It was not good to her soul, but she felt that she was pressured because of, well, we're not going to give away everything. You got to go to Stationhead.live. So that's Marysweetness at 8:45 p.m. It's always a vibe. It's always a vibe. KeriHilson has definitely was forward on the breakfast the Breakfast Club interview where she got into some things about her career and that she's team Beyonce and that she does not have hate. She has love for Beyonce, and she actually met Beyonce at one point in time, way after the diss. Now, she doesn't know what Beyonce knew, but Beyonce was cool. And as she should, because Beyonce is the queen, and the queen rules gracefully. Yes, yes, indeed. Well, anyway, I'm done with this. We want to know in the comments, are you for KeriHilson? Do you think that the apology was a little bit too late? Do you think that her career has been damaged because of the Beyonce diss? Do you think she's extremely talented? Have you heard the latest from her song, Babe? Is it a bop? Is it a flop? You don't even care? Or do you like the latest from Miss Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter? Will you be going will you be going in attendance to the Cowboy Carter tour? We want to know in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and also download Stationhead. And also make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate all the comments. And also on Stationhead, it's always a vibe. It's always a bop. And if you're an artist, get your music streamed on our iTunes and Spotify show. Well, anyway, I'm done with this. I'm your Marysweetness, aka Sweetness. Stacks Radio Weekend to make sure you throwback independent artists, and it pays to be a listener. Remember that the best shit to come in if I can leave some encouraging words. Spread love because you can. I love you so much, and we will see you on the show. Peace.